I seem to remember something about you saying that you were going to go and get some Coke and we were going to have some whiskey and Coke. Seem to be missing something here.
So, in this video, in between doing everything with the S15, we've done some bits on the S14, which is kind of in the past now, but this video is basically dropping subframes out, strengthening and a few bits and pieces. So we've put this together because I filmed some of these bits and that's why it's a mess, but this is that video that's happening now.
Ghetto exhaust, look at that. I could drop the diff out. No, because then I can't drop the subframe. It's easier to drop the subframe on the diff. Is that this conversation I've got going on myself? Shit the bed, I wasn't quite ready for that then. Come to daddy. 3 events. 3 events worth. Like, we haven't even done like a proper full season. Everything just goes wrecked. Drifting is just the most stupid thing ever, isn't it? F***ing good fun though. The reason I dropped the subframe out is because I did a bit of off-roading at Teesside. I kind of went off and up the tyres. I'm pretty sure we've got a clip of it somewhere. Sort of at that point I noticed that I'd knackered a bit of the bottom ball joints and the lower arms, so I'd done sort of both sides somehow, whether it was just because I checked it at that point, but I know that the back end sort of had a bit of a knock. But I got away with it really lightly. I just literally wrote my exhaust off. That's why my exhaust is so shit. So yeah, all I want to do is I just want to send this subframe to Si at Metal Finish Masters, who's another sponsor of mine and basically just powder coats and checks over everything of mine. So we're going to send the subframe to him. He's going to sandblast it all for me. One thing I've never done is I've never put any reinforcements in this subframe. So this has been in the car for three and a half years maybe, and yeah, it's just basically a standard S14 subframe, and it's never been welded, never had reinforcements put in it. I've destroyed everything around it, but the subframe is hard as nails, so we'll just basically give it a bit of a freshen up and paint it nice colour, so when I roll the car over you can see all the nice shiny bits underneath it. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? Because otherwise you're never going to see it. So yeah, we'll get this stripped down now. It'll probably only take like 10 minutes to strip it, and then we'll get the subframe to Si, and then we'll get it powder coated, and then it'll look amazing. Subframe's all stripped, diff's out, shafts, everything, like the whole thing's stripped down. So we've knocked the bushes out then, and yeah, pretty much the subframe actually looks really good. Probably didn't need to do it, but we may as well. I've been meaning to do it for about 2 years now, strengthening it, so we'll take it to him. And it's just like stuff like that. Do you see that? Can you see that bit? Where the paint's sort of like chipping off. So obviously it's a little bit rusty, but that's where you're gonna get a crack, or that's where it's been flexing, so that's where you're gonna have a problem. So we'll probably catch the problems before they happen, but just preventative. But it should look pretty good once it's done. It's gonna be fast. No, it's not. It's gonna be the same, but better, cheaper.
Right, so once we got the subframe out of the car the other day, can't really remember where I was up to, but yeah, dropped the subframe out, and I was gonna send it off for powder shot blasting first, but now I'm just gonna put the strengthening bits in before we send it for shot blasting and powder coating and all the rest of it. So we're just gonna clean this up and then put a few strengthening bits in here and there. And yeah, I'm just gonna make them myself because I'm tight. And yeah, just check over these welds and stuff and just make sure it's all strong and ready to go back in. But yeah, probably just gonna time lapse everything because it's gonna take a while. So, my little templates, turned them into metal. So, just copied around them, made it fit. I was a little bit short on metal, that's pretty much all I got left, bar the little bits of pieces, but yeah, pretty much, they're not identical, but they all fit pretty well. So, you can see, so that one go in there, that's going to take a little bit of persuasion to slot in there, but I'm going to put it in between the ridge there, but I can bend that down, that'll fit in there. Then them ones like that, right up to there, so I'm going to put a little bit of a bend across there in the vise, just so it goes up against that edge. So I think I'll probably weld this one on first, then do this one, and then we'll come on to that one, so I might flip it upside down the other way, upside down, right way up, because it's upside down now. But yeah, basically, so just smash them things out pretty quickly, but because I'm tight again, and I've only just decided to do it now, and I can't be asked waiting for the bits to come. So yeah, I'll probably get my welder out, which I haven't used for a while. I'll probably just time lapse all this as well. I wish it was as quick as a time lapse, because it never is, because that just took like 30 minutes of pure grinding and cutting. It actually came alright, I'm actually quite happy with them, whether it was by fluke or not. Look at them. Oh no, that's nowhere near. That's nowhere near. Okay, maybe don't look at them. But if one's there, and one's there, how are you going to tell? Nobody knows, except everybody now. So, right, get the welder out and get this on. Right, so we tacked these two, well 4, tacked in, so they actually came out alright. That one sort of tucks up into there, so should be still be able to get the arm in. That's tacked up, just 4 little tacks and everything's touching pretty nicely there and around there. So I'll just, as I'm doing little bits of seam, I'll tap it in as well. So yeah, that's come out all right. So we'll just do these 4, we'll get these 4 stuck on. So about to do some welding. I haven't done any for a bit, so it could be quite interesting. That's what we hit. Oh! Right, that doesn't normally happen. Ooh! I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not so great, but we'll just look at these ones. Look at them. Not bad. That doesn't look great, but I knew I kind of messed that up. So, first part of it, I'll probably film, maybe doing the other ones. I'll probably just time lapse them, but basically that's what I'm doing. I'm probably going to flip it upside down, weld on the insides. Yeah, pretty much that's all I wanted to do, was just check it over. Everything else looks fine. It probably didn't even need it, so yeah, done.